I'm gonna be honest, I didn't measure any of this, but it's about a tablespoon. Hi guys, welcome to the newest segment for NSU, Cooking with NSU. Today we're gonna be making chicken karaage. So chicken karaage is Japanese style fried chicken, and I've always eaten it like throughout my life. So hopefully I can make my mom proud today. Let's get it. So for ingredients, we have 1 teaspoon each of salt and pepper, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, a tablespoon of grated ginger, a tablespoon of sake or white wine if you don't have any, a tablespoon of grated garlic, about 4 tablespoons of flour, and 1 egg. And I also cut up 4 chicken thighs, and I also have some potato starch over here. And for our topping, or for when we're done, we have a couple lemons. I didn't have any lemons, so I used limes, but lemon's a lot better. Some Japanese mayonnaise, and then hichimi or Japanese 7 spice. Okay, so I began by cutting up my chicken thighs. So I had 4 chicken thighs, and make sure you buy boneless because my unintelligent self bought bone-in chicken thighs and I had to like take the bone out myself. So you just want to make it into little chunks, maybe not too small because chicken does shrink a little when you fry them. So a good like slightly bigger than bite-size cuts. Okay, so first in this we're gonna put in our 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, grated ginger. It's about a tablespoon of grated ginger. We have a tablespoon of grated garlic as well. And then we're gonna add our sake, about a tablespoon of sake. Add our salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Our flour, we're gonna dump that in there. There we go. I'm not gonna use all of it actually. And now we mix. I don't know if this counts as ASMR, it's just kind of gross, but you wanna mix that good. You wanna make sure everything's coated good. Yee. Okay. And you wanna leave that to set for about 5 to 10 minutes just so that the flavors can incorporate. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. And so all the flavors should be incorporated. What we want to do is there's going to be a little bit of excess sauce, and we just want to kind of put it into another jar. That's what I do at least. I put it into another jar, squeeze that out of there. Okay. And then now we have our potato starch and the extra juice we just got. We're going to pour it in there, and you kind of want to like swivel it around to make little clumps and little balls, because we're gonna coat it in this later, and those little balls are gonna give like a really crunchy skin kind of texture. Just gonna make it really crunchy. It's been about 5 minutes, and now we want to add an egg. I saw on TikTok that if you like drop an egg, it cracks perfectly. We're gonna try that out. Heyo! That actually worked. What the heck? All right. And then we're gonna whisk that up. Okay. Just gonna get in there and mix that real nice. Okay, so now we get the egg and we're gonna dump it into the chicken. Chicken. Okay, and we're gonna mix that up real good again. All right. Okay. And then we're gonna get our potato starch and we're gonna dip it in there. So each one, we're just gonna lightly coat it. So you just wanna kind of shuffle it in there, if that even makes sense. And you just wanna kind of, you know, lightly coat it. Okay. And when you're done with each one, you just put it on a plate for a side and have it ready to fry later on. Okay. Okay, so once you're finished coating the chicken, it should look like this. Oh shit! Like that. Okay, so I have the oil slightly over medium, and you can tell if it's ready by putting a little bit of the starch in and seeing if it floats to the top. I can't really do it. There we go. Okay, so it's floating, so it's ready. So we're gonna begin by putting the chicken in. So in the beginning, we're gonna put it in for only a minute, and then we're gonna take it out because we're gonna triple fry it. which makes it even crispier. So I'm gonna put a small amount. Okay, and we're gonna take it out after a minute. Okay, so it's been about a minute, and by the way, it's on medium high heat, and then we're gonna take it out. It's good if you have a rack, but I don't have a rack, so I'm just gonna put it into another pot for now. But yeah, please use a rack if you have one. Okay, they're already starting to look pretty good, but they're still raw, so we're gonna let that rest. In the meantime, we're gonna put in another batch of chicken. Okay, so I'm putting 4 at a time because this pot is pretty small. And then we're gonna cook that for another minute. Okay, so it's been about another minute for these ones. So we're gonna take these out. We're gonna make sure they're separate from the other ones. Just drain off the oil a little bit. Okay. And then we're gonna return the ones we cooked first back into the oil for about 30 more seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. These are the ones we cooked in the beginning. Okay. And we're gonna put this in for about 30 seconds. Okay, so now it's been about 30 seconds. We're gonna transfer those back into the pot and let it rest while we do the second batch for 30 seconds as well. Okay. And then we're gonna return the second batch back into the oil for 30 seconds. Okay, and we're gonna fry this 3 times, so this is 2 out of the 3 times. That's gonna stay in for 30 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna take this out, place it to the side. And then we're gonna put the first batch back in for a final time, and we're gonna put it back for 1 minute this time. So we're gonna put that in there, get in there. Okay. And by frying it 3 times, it's gonna become super crispy and crunchy. Okay, so we're gonna leave it in for 1 more minute. Okay, and once you're done frying all your chicken, you wanna place it onto a wire rack or a napkin on a plate works well too. All right. All right, now we're back. We're all finished, and you can tell how crispy it came out. Yes. Okay, so what I like to do to top it off is get some Japanese mayonnaise. Oy, that's ugly. Make a nice pile. Okay, and then add some Japanese 7 spice on there. Oh, I gotta open this. Okay, there we go. So this is shichimi. Shichimi, it's like 7 spice Japanese. It's a little spicy, not really. So you put it on there. What the heck? What is this? How do you open this? Okay, there we go. Put a little bit on top. Okay. And then you put some limes on the side. And we're done. Let me show you how this looks. And this is the finished product. Time for a taste test. Okay, time to try it out. It looks really good. So I have the chicken, some limes. I just put some lime over it. And then I'm gonna dip it into the mayonnaise and shichimi mixture. Okay. It's so good. A1, 10 out of 10. Holy crap. This might be the best karaage I've made so far. Do you guys hear this crunch? It's so good. People say it's really good to eat it with beer, but since we can't drink beer, I have some cow pickle and it goes really well. All right, thanks for joining us for Cooking with NSU. See you.